Welcome! Today is the swing kick part 2. We're going to get into combining the arms and legs together, so let's get started. Let's start by reviewing the footwork and really breaking it down, and then we're going to focus in on combining the arms with the legs today. So first, footwork. We're just touching. We did that empty stance on the ball of the foot. Our torso is to straight. We're going to start turning our torso. Then we're going to start turning on our left heel. Remember, weight is going to stay in your right leg here. We're totally in the right leg. Now, pick up the right heel. Turn on both balls of your feet. So now your foot's going to that rear corner. Still weight in the right leg here. Now we're going to swing that left leg around. Stepping kind of close to that right one on a line, stepping to straight and sinking that weight into your left leg. Then we stand up and we would immediately straighten and swing it around. Okay? So the arms. Once we add the arms in, it's going to make it so much easier for that swing kick. So we are starting from step back to ride the tiger. We have the right arm overhead and the left hand is sitting on a table. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to level out the arms. So the right one's going to go down and that left one's going to come up. And we have this semicircle feeling that's similar to Fair Lady Work Shuttle. So nice, big, rounded arms, okay? Now, the left arm's going to go out in front, and that right hand's going to come inside by your chest. Then the right one's going to come underneath, and that left one's going to be reaching out, okay? This is the part that's going to be really hard to see as we turn. We're going to sweep that right arm out long and then end up with our left fingers pointing to our forearm. This should feel similar to all the movements that we do. Okay, this is our final posture. When we stand up, our arms are going to be like this. As we do our turn, our arms are going to be like this. And when we kick, we're going to bring those hands to the center, even them out. Then they're going to switch and they're going to go to the other side. Okay? So again, let's just break down the arms a couple of times. We're going to hit key checkpoints. I'm kind of going to turn off a little bit so that you can see. So we start, we're in that step back to ride the tiger. Final position looks similar to white crane. And we're going to start by leveling out the arms. One up, one down. Big rounded arms. Now, bring that right hand coming in. Left arm's going to stay out. Then we're going to bring them underneath. Now, big sweeping motion as that left arm comes back a little bit. Make sure fingers point to the center of your forearm. This is our kicking position. We'll end up to the corner direction here. Then we kick in the center. Then the arms switch, and now the right fingers point to the center of the left forearm. Okay? So, I'm going to try to mirror you for a moment, okay? So from here, right hand is overhead, left hand is by your hip. We are going to level out the arms first and foremost. Big rounded arms. Now that left arm's going to go out and that right hand's going to come in. Okay? Then that right arm's going to go underneath and it's going to have a big sweeping motion. And we end up with the left fingers pointing towards the right forearm. Now we go kick. Then we come across to the other side. Not too bad, right? Okay, let's do it again. Right arm overhead, left hand by your hip. First, level the arms out. Nice and rounded. Big arms here. Then left arm's going to be out in front, right hand's coming in. Keep that movement going. Then we're going to sweep across with that right arm, and then the fingers point to the center of the forearm. Now we're going to swing around and we'll line up for our kick, and then we'll go kick, kick, and keep transferring over to the left side. Okay. Now let's try to put it with the legs so then we can see the timing of everything. So we start empty stance on the ball of the left foot, right arms overhead, left hand is sitting on a table. First thing you're going to do is level out the arms and the waist turns just a little bit. Then that right arm's going to come underneath. Okay, as we turn on the ball of this left foot, we're going to use that sweeping of the arm. Now, here's a big checkpoint. Remember that position that we just had where the left fingers point to the right forearm? That's where we are, right here. All that weight's in the right leg. We've pivoted on the ball of the left foot. The arms are going to stay the same. We're going to pick up that right heel and we're going to turn to the next corner. So the arms are going to the corner and the foot is going to the corner direction. Now, when you pick up that left foot and swing it around, you're going to relax into that weight on the left leg and that right hand goes to the front corner. Now you stand up and then we do our kick. We straighten, immediately kick, kick, and come around. So arms end up to the left corner and that knee returns to standing if possible. Okay. Now, what always helps with learning over video? Understanding the meaning. Okay, so the meaning of this movement is if someone was coming towards you, you could grab or, connect to them, and then you would turn and throw them to that side. Then we could continue around, and the meaning of the actual swing kick is actually breaking someone's neck. Okay? So there's a lot of intention there. And I will tell you, if you actually use intention in your kick and you really try to kick, it's going to be a lot easier for your balance than if you just do a little kick. Okay? So the more kind of momentum that we have when we kick, it's going to make it a lot easier. So one of the big things is when we do the kick, make sure that you don't straighten, pause, and then try to swing across, okay? It has to be done so that as soon as you straighten your leg, you kick. Okay? Here, don't go here. Okay? Don't wind up for it. Use the momentum that you straightened your leg and you can just go around immediately. And the more intention you put into your kick, the more you try to make it intense, it's going to help your balance. I promise. Okay? So let's do it. Let's try to put the arms and the legs together, knowing the meaning, using intention in our kick, starting left leg forward. Make sure we have that great alignment. Drop your tailbone, leaning into it, right arm overhead. Okay, now, looking dead ahead, level out those arms, one up, one down, nice big rounded arms. Left arm's going to travel out front a little bit, right hand's going to come in front of your chest. Right arm comes underneath. Big sweeping motion as you turn on the ball of that left foot. Then turn on both balls and go to the next corner. Arms don't change, looking towards that corner. Now remember, swing it around, sink that weight into your left leg, and then stand up. Immediately kick after you straighten. Gets easier, right? So let's do it again from here. Okay, first, level out the arms. Now, come so that that right arm is underneath. Now time it out. Remember, sweeping motion with that right arm as we turn on that first ball of foot. Check, right hands to the corner, left fingers point to the center of the forearm. Then turn, arms don't change. Now, swing it around, sink into that left leg, weights where, left leg. Then we can stand up, and then we could kick. Okay, very important key things right there. Was it better? So now we have to back it up. It's always easy to just do the new movement by itself. So we're going to start at our 7 stars punch. We're going to step back to ride the tiger, and then we're going to do our lotus or swing kick. So same starting position. Okay. Nope, sorry. Sorry, guys. Starting right leg forward. All right, so let's go from single whip. This is going to make it a lot easier. So let's back it all the way up to single whip. We did our snake creeps down. We'll imagine that we came up and we closed our foot. We're going to open up the left foot, make the fists. Then we're going to step forward, 7 stars punch. Okay, rotate the arms, stepping back. Break that grab, right hand comes to your hip, then pulling in, showing punching, and then open up those fists to show the block. Okay, level out the arms. Right arm's going to come in, left arm goes out far. Then big sweeping motion as you turn on the ball of that foot. Then turn on both balls. Then swing it around or step it around. Stand up. Then swing, kick. You did it. There's only a few movements left, and that's the hardest one. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's session. We are getting close to the end of the form. One new movement left, and then some repeat movement up until closing. We're very, very close now, and I hope you're getting excited to say that you have learned the traditional Yang family long form. Remember, if you liked this content, click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and maybe visit my website or social media at Lady Tai Chi. There's so much good things that we can talk about through our Tai Chi practice. So we're always just brushing the surface in these videos. If you ever want to join in for private lessons or join me for online classes, feel free to shoot me a message at ladytaichi.com. It's so great having you here, and I hope to see you again soon.